Hey, wrestling fans, F and true followers, and members of the WC. Brian Crazy here with the F and brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in once again. I am back on Fight Nation Wrestling with my review of last night's Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The Royal Rumble took place January 29, 2012 from the Scott Trade Center. It was a great event in my opinion. We had two title matches, the Royal Rumble match, and a few other singles matches that we weren't expecting. It was a great night. So let's jump right into it. For the dark match of the night, Yoshitatsu picked up the win over Heath Slater, the one-man rock band. Then we go into the first title match, 8 o'clock, as the pay-per-view starts for you guys at home. Daniel Bryan picked up the win over Mark Henry and the Big Show in a triple threat steel cage match for the World's Heavyweight title. Daniel Bryan won the match via escape. He escaped over the top of the cage, and he just made it out of the Big Show's grasp. If it was a second different, Big Show probably would have pulled him back into the cage. Daniel Bryan escaped, and thus he is still your World's Heavyweight Champion. Then we get a surprise match, 4-on-4 Diva action. Yes, 4-on-4 Diva action. I love it. Beth Phoenix, Natalya, and the Bella Twins, picked up the win over Kelly, Eve, Alicia Fox, and Tamina. There was a lot of vying for the #1 spot in this match. We see Beth Phoenix forcibly tag herself in, hit the Glam Slam, 1, 2, 3, pick up the win for her team. Then we go into John Cena versus Kane. This is a brutal match. These two go back and forth. This ends up spilling to the ringside area. It ends in a double countout. We end up in the backstage area. Kane lays out John Cena with a steel chair and then goes on the warpath for Zack Ryder. He finds Ryder, wheels him out to the ringside area, nails him with the Tombstone Piledriver. Then John Cena comes out to try to make the save, and he's hit with a choke slam. They're both laid out while Eve is just standing in the corner. I don't understand why she just didn't get out of the ring when she could, but that's the questions I always ask when I'm sitting at home. Maybe I should include them in these reviews a little bit more. But whatever have you, went to a double countout. Kane decimated and dominated not only Cena, but also the injured Zack Ryder. Brodus Clay picked up the win over Drew McIntyre in a quick match. Drew McIntyre just cannot pick up a victory. Brodus Clay won in a similar fashion. I really like Brodus Clay. I like the character. I like what they're doing with him. And I just want to see more out of him. I want to see his matches a little bit longer and let him show off the great athleticism that he does possess. Then we go into the WWE title match. CM Punk defending against Dolph Ziggler. This was match of the night, and it might even be match of the year, and we're not even out of January. These two went back and forth. This was incredible. Johnny Laurinaitis did whatever he could to ignore when CM Punk had Dolph Ziggler covered. Dolph Ziggler almost won it. CM Punk almost won it. It was so back and forth. It was phenomenal. CM Punk was victorious at the end of the day and retained the WWE title over Dolph Ziggler. Johnny Laurinaitis didn't want to, but he counted the last 2 out of the 3 count for the deciding fall. Then we go into the 30-man Royal Rumble match. It was a great Royal Rumble. We had, like I said, 30 participants. Last year was 40. This year was back to the standard 30. To sum it up, I will go through a quick rundown, but to sum it up, Sheamus last eliminated Chris Jericho to win the 2012 Royal Rumble. The Miz was in the match for almost the longest. Cody Rhodes eliminated the most. At 6, we got to see Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ricardo Rodriguez played the part of Alberto Del Rio. He came out in a busted 280C and was wearing a mix between whitey tighties, and a diaper. Karma even came out. And this is when Michael Cole, yes, Cole was in the Rumble. He just eliminated himself. We also saw Booker T in the Rumble, Jerry the King Lawler in the Rumble. I think I already mentioned Hacksaw Jim Duggan, but he was in the Rumble. It was a great event. I would have liked to see maybe Goldust in the Rumble to further build the feud between him and Cody, but it's okay. It was still a great event. I was happy how it turned out. As a fan, I could not have enjoyed it more. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Thanks for checking out this video for the F and brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com. My name is Brian Crazy. Drop your comments below, and I'll catch you later.